think about Littlest Pet Shop, you probably think about the small bobbleheads that took over the mid-2000s. But what if I told you that there's a whole set of LPS that you might have missed? One where you could raise your own pet, feed it, and play mini-games. Today we're diving deep into a forgotten chapter in LPS history, the Littlest Pet Shop Digital Pets. In the late 90s and early 2000s, digital pets were everywhere. Tamagotchi, gigapets, nano babies. Kids couldn't get enough of taking care of tiny pixel creatures. Fast forward to 2005. Hasbro had just relaunched LPS with the new bobblehead designs that we've come to know and love. Looking to capitalize on two booming trends, portable digital pets and the new LPS design, Hasbro teamed up with Tiger Electronics in 2006. Their goal? To bring Littlest Pet Shop into the digital world. This was a very promising collaboration because Tiger Electronics helped make gigapets and Furbies.
The Littlest Pet Shop pets are going digital. The Littlest Pet Shop Digital Pets. You can feed them and play games with them in their own digital world. Even connect them to friends' digital pets.
They're dancing! How big is your Littlest Pet Shop now?
Digital pets, each sold separately.
The first entry was the Littlest Pet Shop Digital Keychain. This was released in 2006 by Tiger Electronics. Each device let you adopt, care for, and play with your LPS digital pet. All from a tiny keychain that you could clip to your backpack or jeans. Each version featured a different pet species. There were birds, cats, dogs, bunnies, hamsters, bugs, and more. The device was simple. It had two small buttons that basically controlled everything. Each device came with two accessories. There was a brush accessory that you could use to groom your pet, and there was also a food accessory that you could use to feed them. I thought this was an adorable little detail that just made this ever so interactive. There's also a cute bell on the one I have, and it makes your little bird ring a bell. It's just so cute and playful. Something that makes these digital pets unique is that you could actually connect with your friend's digital pet if they had one. You could do this by putting two keychains up next to each other. I never had one of these as a kid, but I would have loved interactivity like this. So I know that I probably would have gotten at least 5 of these if I could have, so that I could have a whole family. You could feed your pet, groom your pet, decorate their environment, and play over 30 mini games. When you finished an activity, you would receive a sticker for your digital album, which was the main game goal of this digital pet. There was an entire map you could explore and a lot to do. And honestly, when I was playing this, I had to look up a guide so that way I could see what the map even looked like. I was so lost. Just like the original Tamagotchi, your pet will get upset if you don't take care of them. But in contrast to your Tamagotchi, your LPS will not die or leave you. When you buy them, they are yours, without all the childhood trauma of a dying pet. But not only did you get a digital pet with your purchase, you would get a digital charm on your keychain, but in some special cases, you would actually get a figure of your pet.
What's new at the Littlest Pet Shop? All new digital pens and new Care For Me digital pets.
The Littlest Pet Shop and you.
Care For Me digital pets need your love. And you can unlock fun games on your digital pen wherever you go.
Happiest, coolest digital pets. Who's got digital pets? The Littlest Pet
Each Littlest Pet Shop digital pen and Care For Me digital pet sold separately.
How big is your Littlest Pet Shop now?
In the following year, Littlest Pet Shop released another round of keychains. These ones were called Care For Me pets. However, these ones were shaped differently, going for a wider controller. And it did not have the accessories that made the first one so interactive. The goal of the 2007 version was also different. You were no longer looking to just find stickers. This time you were trying to find all these missing store pets. However, to achieve this goal, it was similar gameplay where you would play all these mini games in order to find the pets. The 2007 digital pets included cats, horses, pigs, owls, turtles, and more. Finally, Littlest Pet Shop made a third round of digital pets. This time, Tiger Electronics changed the shape again, opting for the shape of the animal that you'd be taking care of. The 4 options you could get are panda, chipmunk, dog, and bug. There isn't a lot of information online regarding these, but they essentially have the same gameplay as the other ones from what I've seen. These were released in 2009, so it looks like there might have been slight updates, but as I said before, it's still very similar. However, in this version, there were only 20-ish games versus the original 30.
Littlest Pet Shop digital pens. Unlock fun games and play wherever you go. Littlest Pet Shop digital pens, each sold separately.
How big is your Littlest Pet Shop now?
Between the last 2 digital pets, Tiger Electronics got creative. They combined a functional writing pen with a virtual pet. Enter the Littlest Pet Shop Digital Pen. Each pen featured a different pet and design. And because it was a pen, it was much easier to sneak into schools without the teachers noticing. These pets included monkeys, bunnies, dogs, cats, hamsters, iguanas, and bugs. The capabilities weren't as vast as the original digital pet keychains, but they were still really cute.
The new digital planner. Now you can plan and play the whole day away.
Everything I need to plan my day.
Digital planner comes as shown, each sold separately. The Littlest Pet Shop and you.
Finally, Tiger Electronics went even bigger. That same year in 2008, LPS released the LPS Digital Planner. This wasn't just a toy, it was a full-fledged PDA for kids. You know, those things that don't really exist anymore because of smartphones. Anyways, you could keep track of your homework, birthdays, and best friends' phone numbers all inside a brightly colored pet-themed planner. Of course, the heart of this planner was still your digital LPS pet. You could feed, groom, and play with them. Between organizing your life and acting like you had a lot going on for an 8-year-old. There were more than 15 different games and activities included, so it made it pretty easy to ignore the planner part and just play games in class. There were 3 different color options: pink, green, and purple. Each planner came with a different pet and stylus. All 3 charms were puppies, but different variations. I would have loved one of these just so I could feel like I was accomplishing something adult-like while playing with my LPS. Despite how cute and creative they were, these LPS digital pets didn't stick around long. By the mid-2000s, handheld gaming systems like the Nintendo DS and Sony PSP were dominating kids' attention. Games like Nintendogs really took taking care of a digital pet to the next level, which, of course, LPS would try to copy a couple years later with their own line of DS and Wii games. And as for the planner, just about a year after the planner came out, smartphones started creeping into our everyday society, which made a lot of these novelty toys outdated. Tiger Electronics was also fading as a brand, meaning that these wouldn't get updates or sequels. Today, the Littlest Pet Shop digital pets are rare collector's items, and a sweet reminder of a time when we all just wanted to carry a tiny friend in our pockets. I wish I had the money to collect them all, but for now, I'm just really grateful for my little bird friend. Which of these would you have wanted the most? The keychain, the pin, or the planner? And did you have any of these as a kid? Let me know down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives. Thanks for watching. Bye!